Hello everyone, welcome to Finding Balance with MP. 99% of the area we struggle mostly on are on our emotions. Our emotions they control every movement that we make, and it helps determine how balanced or imbalanced we are. Let's start. What do we mean or what do we understand by emotions? If we check scientifically, they will tell us that emotions are physical mental state brought on by the neurophysiological change, variously associated with thoughts, feelings, behaviors, response, or a degree of pleasure or displeasure. But I want to bring it down because my role and assignment is bring down everything that looks complicated to a level that everyone can understand it. What I define emotions to be is emotions are agents inside our body that gives us an information. Emotions are agents in our body that gives us an information. And today, I want you to know that emotions are beautiful. Yes, they are. Emotions are very beautiful because they communicate to you that something is good or something is bad or something is not working well. There is a lot of frustration that comes along when we don't decode our emotions rightly. Have you ever faced a situation where you are really angry, like really mad, and you share the story to someone and the person would just damn you like you're being too emotional? And then you start questioning yourself like, am I crazy? But this is what happened and this is how I feel. Why do you judge me and say I'm being emotional? Meanwhile, it's just the truth. And then facing such reaction from people because they didn't understand what we meant, and we that are saying it, we too don't understand what is happening inside of us. There is just that part that we communicate to ourselves that it's been weak or what we are feeling is not real. There is nothing as frustrating when you are at that stage of questioning the feelings that you know that are real inside of you, but no one relates to them. And you're like, am I okay? Am I overreacting? And so forth. But today, out of experience, I want to share with you how I manage my emotions, how I'm able to stay calm and use those reactions to help me improve daily, one step at a time. First of all, I acknowledge that every emotion brings forth a message. So when I feel whatever thing I feel, I want to pause for a while and ask myself, what is the message? I ask myself, how do I feel? Why do I feel what I feel? Like with jealousy, things that you don't even ought to be jealous about, and suddenly there is that bitterness that just rise up in your tummy. And like, I ask myself, hey, why do I feel the way I feel? Is it okay to feel that way? How should I respond to this feeling? How should I respond to it? So it brings me to a point of meditating so that I can understand it better. Because if I don't understand it, I will react to it. And once I react to it, that's why the people around you will interpret it as being emotional. So when they tell you you are being emotional, it doesn't mean that what you are feeling is not real. It's simply because the reaction that follows that feeling of yours is out of proportion, and therefore you are being misunderstood. A big tip that I have is fasting. When you practice fasting, it helps you to keep your hormones balanced and control some level of situation. Fasting has been a great help for me in terms of my emotional journey balance. And emotion is not just for white people. Everybody has emotions. A few days ago, I was sharing with my mom about me working on my emotional balance. And she said, "Una come off today we do una white man thing then." For those that don't understand, it means, please, this is for white people. No. The thing is, as African, we have been taught not to express, but to bury, to hide, to be strong. But that's not the topic of today. We will get to the topic. We will talk more about that later. So, the few lessons that I was able to get on my reaction to better understand them. For example, I will just use few examples here. Anger. Anger will show you your boundaries. When you are angry, what causes that anger? You are angry because there is something that you want to be able to do and you are unable to do it. So it brings out anger. What is the message? There is a boundary. If you understand it that way, each time you get angry, you ask yourself, what is that boundary that this is trying to communicate? Shame. Shame reveals the part of you that needs acceptance and healing. You are ashamed of things that you haven't accepted, you haven't embraced yet. You are ashamed of things that are still hidden and need to be healed. So when you feel shame, you feel shy, check yourself, question yourself. What is it I'm hiding from? What is it I've not yet owned up to? What part of me needs healing? Fear. Fear shows where your greatest power needs to be unleashed. Fear shows you where you have to comfort, where you have to break the boundary and show up. Sadness. Sadness indicates the need to grieve a loss. When you are sad, there are things that you haven't understood yet. There are questions where you haven't gotten answers for. There are pains that you've bypassed and denied yourself the beauty of grieving and healing from it. regret. Regret would invite you to forgive yourself. Like, I should have done this, I should have done that. So when you're living in regret, just take a time to not to be harsh on you, but forgive yourself for where you should have done what you didn't do. Give yourself permission to feel all the emotions. Don't hide it, don't suppress it. Don't think about what people will say. It will help you to find that balance you have been looking for. At times we are choking because there is so much buried inside of us, especially for women. This is not a woman channel, okay? But especially for women, we are incubators. Whatever thing that we take in, we multiply it a billion times over, and it becomes an explosive, a bomb. That's why they'll say of us that we are complicated, we are very emotional, we are this, we are that, we overreact. Why is that? It's simply because we don't get time to understand those feelings, and then the feelings get to multiply inside of us and create something else. And when that thing comes out, we don't even recognize ourselves anymore. We are like, whoa, what happened? I didn't know, I can't get it. Why? Because we multiply where anything that we take inside. That's how we rebel. So every information that you receive inside of you from your emotion, take out time to understand it first. Take out time to understand it. That's why you will always hear they say, don't react promptly. Even the book of Proverbs will tell us, don't react promptly. If not, you will be ashamed of that reaction. When the emotion, it can be good or bad, okay? Emotions are not negative only. Every emotion indicates something. So when it comes, be it fear, be it anger, be it joy, be it love, be it sadness, be it regret, understand it, question it. My key advice for each and everyone is try to spend at least 5 minutes with yourself each day. That 5 minutes where you are not on your phone, you are not sleeping, you are not thinking about anything, you are just with you. It will help you discover the beauty of your emotions and help you find that balance. Okay, so many things to talk about emotions, but I will leave you guys for today. And acknowledge your emotion, embrace it. They are beautiful and they are messengers to us to reveal what is inside of us and what we need to fix inside of us. Okay? Thank you guys. I love you. Please subscribe to this channel and share the video with somebody. Bye bye.